And the art of punches when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw punches, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Everybody that hears this understand art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He threw two punches that sound like one.
Yo, mic check, mic check.
Boy, if you
How's it going today, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Let me get this down. Do. All right, we back. Man, shout out to the gang, man. Appreciate you guys for showing up often and showing up early. Shout out to the members in the chat. Crafty, what is good? How is it going? Shout out to Hate Love, man. Shout out Hate, our newest moderator in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Congratulations to Hate for getting promoted to moderation status. My boy has been putting in a lot of work on the channel and definitely deserves the recognition. So chat, definitely show him some love. I'm in California, Hate, and right now it's 10:30 a.m. Yeah, man. So yesterday I had a crazy day, y'all. I had a crazy day. As y'all know, I'm a season tickets holder to the Chargers. I accidentally sold my tickets yesterday, bro. I felt so bad because I was like, all right, I'm going to put my tickets up for sale because they were playing the Steelers and the tickets were selling for a good amount of money. So I was like, cool. But then when I checked on Saturday, they hadn't sold yet. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go to the game because I like going to the games, and I'm going to take my father-in-law because that's his favorite team. But when I took the tickets down, I didn't cancel the tickets. So they sold. I don't know. They sold sometime Saturday night, Sunday morning maybe. And we drove down to LA. And right before I'm about to go to the game, I went to go add the tickets to my phone like I always do. And it was like, yeah, your ticket's sold. I was like, what the fuck? And I felt so bad, bro. I apologized to him. He was cool. But I still felt bad. But anyway, the Chargers ended up kicking that ass 25-10. So shout out the Chargers. They're doing their thug thizzle. And yeah, you know what I mean? So next week we got the Raiders, man. That's looking like a win, you know what I mean? That looking like that should be a win for us. You got to, I can't set my time zone to sync with USA. You got too many time zones. We live in the Pacific Western time zone. Western Pacific time zone. That's where I live. Right now it's 10:35. So it looks like there's a 12-hour difference between, or a 14-hour difference. If it's 12:30 a.m. where you are, it's a 14-hour difference. Our first video today is going to be from Truth in Crimes. The title of the video is He Killed His Side Chick After She Revealed Their Secret on Live. Let's check it out.
Fuck the shit out of me. You just fucked the shit out of me. You fucked the me out of me, nigga. You fucked my life out. I didn't get no phone call. What I said? What you mean? What I mean? What I didn't say anything in German. I said everything in plain English. You don't be on shit. I don't even know why we still friends on Facebook. You don't fuck with me. The fuck.
On the night of September 12, 2019, a young mother of 4 walked back into a home she once shared with the man she loved. Her name was Sharon Miller. Just 31 years old, she was trying.
So, hey, love, it's 3:30 in the afternoon where you're at. Is it 11:11 or 11:10 where you're at?
To move forward.
Hell no, that ain't Doja. Doja look way better than her.
After a complicated relationship. Hours earlier, she had gone live on Facebook.
But yeah, she was just on live saying that some guy like sexed her up real good. So, and that he did her so good that she's fucked up in the head now. I just think she was crazy from the beginning. But bro should have kept his stuff in his pants. You know what I mean? Then he wouldn't have had to feel like he needed to do whatever bad thing that they're about to tell us he did.
Speaking her truth and hinting at secrets
6:30, got you.
She planned to expose. But what she didn't realize was that the very man she once trusted was about to silence her forever. Moments after she entered that Milwaukee apartment, neighbors heard a single shot. Sharon was rushed to the hospital with a wound to her abdomen, but it was too late. The woman who only wanted to retrieve her belongings never made it home to her children again. What followed wasn't just a tragic love story turned fatal, it was a disturbing glimpse into how domestic violence can hide in plain sight, and how justice can sometimes slip through the cracks. Before we uncover the events that led to this tragedy, let's take a moment to remember Sharon, a devoted mother, a sister, a daughter, and a woman whose story deserves to be told. Sharon Miller was born on July 3, 1998 in Chicago, to her mother, Jacqueline.
Damn, that's sad. She like the same age as my wife.
Brinson. Not much is known about her father or the details of her early upbringing. Most of her family's private life has remained out of the public eye. But what those close to her will never forget is the warmth and fire that defined who she was. Sharon grew up surrounded by a small but deeply connected circle of loved ones who often described her as outspoken, brutally honest, and unapologetically herself. She had a fiery personality, the kind that lit up any room and made people pay attention. She spoke her mind, stood her ground, and loved with intensity. That boldness was easy to see on her Facebook page, where she often shared her thoughts and feelings without holding back.
Adding my motherfucking inbox, adding me to their fucking page just to get in my inbox and holler at me, nigga. If
you could tell she got some personality to her. She a little hood, don't get me wrong. She a little rough around the edges, but she got some personality to her. She seemed like a fun person at the very least.
Send me a friend, you need to be booking me. What you talking about?
Nah, I want that.
Book me. Same bit.
Some admired her transparency, while others criticized her for being too real. But Sharon didn't care. She was never the type to conform or quiet her. She also held a job at Go Right Way Transport, her purpose and her source of strength. While the identities of their fathers were not publicly known, one thing was clear. Sharon gave everything she had to give her kids the best life possible. Sharon had stepped into a relationship built entirely on lies. She had unknowingly become the other woman, trapped in a web of deceit. If you're finding these stories meaningful or informative, please consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us keep bringing you more content.
My bad. I just don't like the way that video. It feels like an AI video. I didn't like that video. Let's do this one. Dollar Tree manager caught stealing $5,700 in cash in her first week. This is from the body cam goat.
Make sure you go to the bank before you go to your store because you need to resolve where your missing deposits are. They should be validated by the bank right away the next day. You need to talk to a bank manager and not a teller, find out what's going on. So
This is 43-year-old Nellen Mark. On August 21st, 2024, Boynton Beach police responded to a call from Dollar Tree in reference to a store manager caught stealing cash bank deposits. The investigation finds that Miss Mark has stolen 6 deposits totaling almost $6,000 in her first week on the job after completing 5 weeks of training. Watch what happens when detectives confront Mrs.
Damn, she got hired as a store manager. It was still in week 1. Week 1, goddamn.
Mark with the evidence and the interrogation tactics they used to finally reveal the truth.
Hi.
Here for this report.
Yeah.
Right here, your report. You can come with me. I'm Crystal, by the way. In the office. We'll talk about it when we're done.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
So, I get an email, like, we verify when we're in our stores our deposits, but usually our treasury department finds like a missing deposit before us, like within a week they'll flag on an email telling us that it hasn't been validated through the bank. So I started to receive emails. Quickly it was like 2, then it became 3, it was 4. Right now I have 6, and it's going to be 6 in total. This store manager, she had just started here on July 29th. It was her first day in this store. So like she trained with us for 5 weeks at another location, and came here by 8/4. I'm missing my first deposit. So
July 29th, she started at this location.
yeah.
And then a week later, the next fucking deposit was missing. That's wild.
And then you said she trained for 5 weeks at another location?
Yeah.
But like in the capacity of manager?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was like.
But was she with the company before?
No.
Okay.
So
So she got hired
in.
brought in as a manager, and then she was training.
Yeah. So she
And
finished
then-
her.
So this was like the first time being solo.
Yes. Alone, unattended. Right.
Unattended.
Like, yeah.
Unattended, yeah. Okay.
By Wednesday, I came in here to the store to meet with her.
So this must be the district manager, this white lady that's telling that the bank deposits are missing. She's probably the district manager.
And my asset protection manager came and met us as well to discuss what was going on with the deposits with her. So she said she took all these deposits to the bank, that they're all going to be in the bank. She's very mild-tempered, not really getting upset easily.
So that was on the 14th, on the Wednesday you came in?
On Wednesday.
So you did
on
like
the
a little
14th.
investigation, and then on Wednesday you met with her.
Yeah.
Okay, along with asset protection. Okay, and so you guys discussed it with her.
Yeah.
So
and
she knows.
Yes, she knows.
Okay, so and then I'm sorry. So then, what did she say to you guys?
She was very mild-tempered. I mean, she wasn't argumentative. She wasn't anything. She wasn't riled up or any. There was just very calm, and said I took them to the bank. Like I signed them out. I took them all to the bank. They're all going to be at the bank. And even after he left, I continued to talk to her a little bit one-on-one. Like maybe you changed purses or bags that you brought to work. Don't you want to go check your car? Double check. Like if you were taking multiples at a time, what could slide out at a red light? Double check. And she's like, I know they're not in there. Like I took them to the bank. And she's just very confident, but not really, doesn't care to help or look or do anything for it as far as that. And even like the day before, because I was across town, I sent the store manager that trained her. She's right up the road, so I sent her on Tuesday to meet with this store manager and go over the deposits. And I had her stop at the bank, see if there was anything going on. And she was very casual with her, really not too worried about it. The biggest red flag for me right away was that store manager stressed to her, like, okay, you're coming in tomorrow, you're scheduled at 12, meaning Wednesday. Make sure you go to the bank before you go to your store because you need to resolve where your missing deposits are. They should be validated by the bank right away the next day. You need to talk to a bank manager and not a teller, find out what's going on. So she didn't know we were going to be in her store on Wednesday, but like she came walking in with a bag of McDonald's food, didn't care. I asked her, hey, did you go to the bank before you came here?
And that was on Tuesday.
No, on Wednesday.
That was on Wednesday. They pretty much know she did not turn those bank deposits in, man. It'd be hella people stealing from the bank deposits in retail, which always blew my mind because I worked retail for a long time. Just because you know that shit, you're only gonna get away with that shit for like a few days before the bank reports that, hey, this day you don't have, like, basically corporate's gonna say, we were supposed to deposit this much this day, and when the bank records don't add up with the company records, you know what I mean? They're going to talk to the store manager about where the fuck this money is.
Like when I was physically in the store with her.
But she was supposed to go there on Tuesday to...
She was supposed to go Wednesday, like before she came in, because she came in at 12 o'clock on Wednesday. So she doesn't even go to the bank at that point. So in my head, I'm like, well, you don't want to go talk to the bank because, you know, they don't really have the deposits, right? So
Yeah.
otherwise, why not go and try to find out where you're...
And is the policy to, like, every night go and deposit, like...
Yes, they're supposed to
like
go
not
daily.
to hold on to it. Like,
Right.
you can't hold on to it until the next day, or you can't keep 4 deposits and then...
Yeah, so technically they should be taking them daily, right? And if the person that's closing at night doesn't have a vehicle or isn't able to go to the bank, then we would take them right away the next morning. So for whatever reason, she was skipping days right away of not going to the bank each day and then taking multiples.
And, I mean, do you know anything about any prior, like, work history or where she came from? Do you know anything about this person?
I mean, we do a background check. I don't see the results of that. Like, the other HR department would see the results. All I know is if they pass or fail. So she passed the background check, and that's how she was able to come on board. She stated that she was the store manager of, what is it, across the street? Maybe a Didi's discount, City Trends.
Okay.
I think maybe that's what it was. But she was the store manager of City Trends across the street. So I think that's where she came from previous to working here. But no.
So she had retail management experience. It seemed like, you know, on paper it was a good hire. They didn't know she was a thief.
No, she worked with me for a very short time, so I don't know much about her at that point.
And no issues that you're aware of, like, from her time in training or anything?
No.
Okay.
So she's writing on this report what day she goes to the bank. So those are the days that we've created the deposits. So then what we're saying is they sat in the safe for a couple days. So this is the day that the computer where somebody physically created the deposit, but these are the dates that she's saying that she actually went to the bank and dropped them off, and the time. So that's how she's taking or accumulating multiples, because it's like a couple days built up before we're going to the bank to drop them off. That's what it is. So she admitted to taking them all.
No, she's not holding them. She's trying to say, she told this lady basically she's holding them and she turned them all in on one day and the bank just hasn't processed them yet. That's what the employee's claiming. But she's making deposits every day. So that means she's just taking the money every day, because you have to make a deposit to, like, usually that's part of the closing process of a store. But honestly, I always did my deposits like around 4 p.m. because I wanted my employees to be able to take them to the bank, or myself to be able to take them to the bank while the bank was still open, because it could be dangerous dropping off money like in those drop boxes, because everybody knows, like, if you pull up to those drop boxes that you're a fucking company or you work for a company and you're at least dropping a couple $100 in there from the day, you know what I mean? So I always tried to do my deposits like before the bank closed.
Told me about what time she went to the bank on each day, and because obviously she's confident they're going to see her on the camera, because I have each day some deposits that get validated, because then this is where I write in like that it's validated from the bank after that. But the
So
areas,
these ones that are missing, that are not validated, are missing.
yes, yeah. So when I had partnered with the bank, I went through and tried to see if like any of the deposit bag numbers were processed, just to see if maybe there was just a completely wrong amount that was deposited, anything like that. So they printed me a copy of what had been deposited since the 5th till like the day I received the paper, and they don't like those
Hey, Rodolfo, welcome to the chat, my boy. Welcome in.
deposit bags aren't there and the amounts aren't there, so looks like and that's what I got from the bank yesterday. So I've been like dealing with the bank this whole time, just trying to make sure before we file the police report. And when I talked to Nellen about this situation, like at first there was 10. Well, not that it hit my reporting yet, but when I came in here, like I still was missing, and that's why these are all highlighted. Like at the time when I'm coming to talk to her, like even these are missing. And I mean, she just spent the whole time like looking at this, and she's like, "Well, these are there. Like these are there. I know. I just took these on Monday." Like, so she focused more on these, and I'm still missing one from this group, right? So she took 4. I got 3 back, 3 validated by the bank, and I'm missing the largest one of those. But like that's all she was like focused on. And I was like, okay, well I'm talking to you about 10, so I need to know that all 10 went missing. Because even if I had one missing at this point, it would be a problem, right? So like I would try to like redirect the conversation. She was just
So basically, she took like half the deposits she worked there with, including the biggest one.
focused on that day, and I was like, oh shoot, she probably took my deposits. That's never happened. I worked for Dollar Tree for 20 years. I've never.
It sounds like she's about to cry though a little bit. The district manager.
Hired somebody who just not at that role. Like I could have some other assistant managers who get paid a lot less that maybe have taken something right away, but not a store manager. So it's different for me, but I guess it's expensive
and she wasn't. She just was not emotional about it.
She feel hurt. She like, damn, I hired her as the store manager, and she came in here stealing.
At all, or just not showing any sort of.
Yeah, like it's just so nonchalant. Like it's at the bank. So, like it's serious. And my asset protection said, like, I'm gonna be here Friday to call the police if these deposits don't get to the bank. And she was still just very casual. And like she showed up for work, so I thought, that maybe they're gonna show up, or she's gonna pay him back and get him into the bank quickly, something. But
so. On that Wednesday, after that conversation, was that when she was placed on?
Well, she got some balls though. This lady just keeps showing up to work after they already confronted her about stealing the deposits. I'm surprised she didn't just try to disappear,
Like leave, or what was the
so
situation?
I came on Friday and put her on leave.
Okay, so when she showed up for her shift, that's when she was placed.
Trying to close it out. Just trying to figure out what happened. Dollar Tree was concerned about some of their money, and that's why we're involved. Okay.
Oh, so you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, my
I guess Crystal.
district business. Yeah, she had told because she had asked me today, anybody reach out to me? I told her no.
Okay.
So, until now, yeah.
Yeah. So when did you actually start working there?
Think in June for training.
June.
Out at one store, yeah.
And it wasn't at that location, right?
No.
Okay. So you get there at June, and then what happened when did you start working over at the local one over here?
Well, I did like 5 weeks in training, so I probably didn't start there maybe end of July. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at the end of July, you start working there.
I think yeah.
And what was your job title over there?
A store manager.
Nice.
Right from the get-go.
Training. Well, I mean.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I trained. I told myself, okay, when we get into Dollar Tree to start, but it was different from what I was
Prior
expecting.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, especially the store that they gave me. So.
And that's the Boyden store, right? Oh yeah. Okay, sorry for that. That's typical Boyden. that's what we
Yeah.
did down there.
I'm not gonna lie though, Dollar Tree be getting crazy as fuck. Like Dollar Trees be so busy, and they have like 2 workers, one manager that's always in that little office, and then one worker who has to do everything in the store. That's usually what it feels like. I don't know why they trying to act so impressed that this lady got hired as a store manager. That's usually how it works. Like,
And then everyone in there barely spoke English, so.
Yes.
That makes it difficult.
maybe they're just trying to build camaraderie. That's what it is. They're just trying to stay on her good side. So she seems willing to talk right now. They don't want her to get defensive.
Yeah, so she was talking about, I guess it was 6 different deposits. What happened with those? Do you know which ones they are? No. Okay. I guess like August 3rd, 4th, 2 on the 4th, 1 on the 5th, 7th, and 10th. Do you know what happened? Did you deposit the one she was talking about?
Like I told her, I said, whatever deposit they leave in the safe, I think, because apparently the one manager, because to me, I'm not used to taking deposits and take to the bank. So this is my first time ever doing something like that.
Okay.
And then when I go to the bank, the teller said I have to drop it in a drop box, even though if they're there, but I have to drop it in the drop box.
Okay.
So, and there's no key or nothing, so basically just pull it and drop everything in there. So the days that from the weekends for Friday I leave from Saturday, so their deposits there from the mid managers tonight, and then Sundays I'm off, so by the time I come Monday,
So she lying. Off top, she lying. Because if the bank's open, they're not going to tell you to use the Dropbox. They want you to bring any job I've ever been store manager at. If you did the deposit while the bank was still open, they wanted you to bring it inside so that you can validate it that day. And you have a receipt that proves that you took it in case the bank loses it. Now, if you just do the Dropbox and the bank loses it, that shit's going to be your ass. Now, if you drop 6 and the bank loses it, I don't think the bank drops 6. She lying.
Be multiple deposits in the safe,
Okay.
which I heard the night manager supposed to drop. She doesn't go drop it. So basically, I have to take them and go drop them in the night deposit, which I truly do. Like I told Crystal, I said, well, I don't know. Y'all giving me a store one. Most everybody don't speak English. Nobody's dropping nothing. My first day, there was already 5 bags in the safe. So, and then yet we have to sign. Majority of them don't sign. So basically, I'm signing because I'm taking everything. Like I told, I take everything I drop in the night deposit. I don't know nothing else. This is my first time.
Okay. And that's what we're just.
Y'all see me. If y'all see me in the camera, okay. Like I told her, check the bank cameras. Like I don't know. This is my first time, so I don't know what was the deal, what's going on, what's missing.
Yeah,
but
we appreciate
like I told her, you could search my car, you could search, I don't,
No, you came running. You said, how can I help?
I'm a new person.
Right.
I just started, I never had this issue, never had this problem. I worked for State Trends for 5 years. Like, I never had issue. I've been as a store manager.
Now, earlier she said she never had to do this. She never had to do deposits. Now, if she has prior experience as a store manager, she for sure had to do deposits. This shit shouldn't have been that confusing to her.
I never dealt with nothing with money. I don't steal money. Why would I take your money? I go to the store. Now y'all taking deposit. If they're sitting there is an issue. Right. So basically, I have to sign a log, which I don't know from previous people, whatever issue they had previous from the other managers. All I told her, I just put everything together and drop it in the thing, and that's it. I don't know anything else. So they basically let me go because of my name of the log. That's pretty much it. On the piece, that's what she told me. They're just gonna go ahead and let me go for it.
What, terminated?
They gave me a suspension, and then she said they made a decision to let me go because I had wrote my name on the log.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So here's the log that I guess we got. I know it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
So you deposited these, but you're saying you dropped them off in like a drop box outside the bank.
In the bank, yeah.
All right. So I spoke with Crystal. They still don't have any of the deposit slips from those times. That's why we're just trying to get it figured out.
How long's it been now since this happened?
This
since August, yeah.
Oh, so they should have got everything.
They should, yeah.
Even if they're counting like $1 at a time, they should have.
Yeah, because she was saying they were waiting back from the bank. I don't know. They were waiting. I don't know.
Yeah, so I ended up speaking with the bank as well. We ended up doing subpoenas from the bank because they're independent. They have nothing to do with this. They'll tell us whether.
Hey, Chris, welcome to the chat, my boy.
Or not they got the money, and the bank is saying they didn't get the money either.
I don't know.
Yeah, they would have you on camera in the bank dropping that shit off, and they don't have you on no camera. You don't have no receipts. But that's why she said they told me to use the Dropbox so that they wouldn't. She could say I never had to go inside because that's why they trained me. But really, she just kept them bitches. She just kept their deposits and went home.
It's whatever deposit slips they had in the safe. I just grab. From which, if it's 2 signatures or whatever it is, and then I put in the deposit in the thing. That's it.
Okay. Where's the deposit on that bank? It's the Teresa 100 North Congress, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because with the teller, and then there's a box right here. You open it and you just
That's
put it
on
in.
the inside of the bank?
No, it's outside.
Outside.
By the drive-through.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I said there was no camera footage of you at the bank dropping them off? Would that be
That's what I told y'all. I told y'all there was no camera footage of this shit.
weird?
It would be. I mean, it's a bank. It should have cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the drive-through. If you
There
pass
was
by in the
cameras.
drive-through.
There was cameras at the store, of course, because they
Yeah.
got it like focused right on the safe.
Mm-hmm.
It has you taking the money, like you said you did, like you
Yeah.
signed out.
Yeah, we're just trying to make it make sense.
But in the drive-through, if you pull up and drive-through, they should have cameras outside so they can see what cars are in that drive-through.
Oh yeah,
For
the
the
bank has
drop
cameras.
box, are you getting out of the car to put them in the
No,
box?
no, I pull up and go. In the car, I stay in the car. I don't have to get out. Yeah.
In the car that you're going is just your the one that's I guess registered to you. Which car do you have right now?
The white car, which is my husband's car.
Okay.
Which car did you have in August when this happened?
Was it the
Well, she was probably getting like $600 a week from Dollar Tree, right? So she sold $5,700 in 1 week. That's like 10 weeks of her pay, bro. Like
same white car?
It's gonna be either the white.
retail needs to pay their workers better because honestly, a lot of these lower end stores, they be making a lot of money. And these managers don't be getting paid that much. Not saying they should go stealing, but I'm just saying it's tempting. Motherfuckers be tempted.
Yeah, white car or then there's a red vehicle. Well, this is my husband's vehicle.
All right, so they'd be under here, which is your vehicle. It's your husband's vehicle.
It's under my husband's car. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the next thing I'd want to do is reach out to the bank again and just verify that your car was there, just so we can get you completely out of this.
Yeah, because I don't get out of the vehicle. Because once you pull up, the thing's right there. You just open it, drop, and close, and go on.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be the next step, is we ask for the camera footage again of the vehicle, and then we should see your vehicle doing the drop boxes on those days around the time that you put, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so at no point did you take it for like your own personal gain, nothing like that, right?
No.
Okay.
You take my back.
To recap, this lady was store manager at Dollar Tree for a week. She had just got hired as the store manager for a store. Six of the deposits of her first week went missing, totaling in like $5,700. The bank called loss prevention and told them that, hey, we got 6 deposits missing from last week from such and such store. The district manager and LP then did an investigation. They've come to the conclusion that they believe this lady stole the deposits by never bringing them to the bank. And now the police are questioning her. That's where we're at in the case right now.
I don't have any
I don't see any
criminal history of
Maybe
me
some parking
doing
stuff,
anything.
but-
I mean, well, parking,
tickets.
speeding tickets. That's everybody. That's everybody. But when it comes to theft, that's not me. I don't. Yeah, that's why this right here was very shocking to me.
Okay.
Her mannerisms, though, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, her mannerisms come off pretty innocent. She don't seem guilty.
To me, I'm like, I don't.
All the evidence makes me believe that she's guilty, that she did this allegedly, but her mannerisms are throwing me the fuck off because she just seems like a regular hardworking lady, but the evidence says otherwise, you know?
Take anything. I don't, and then because I was training at the other store, I even took deposits there and dropped at the store when I was at training, and nothing was missing. So to me, this is
So what do you think happened here?
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. From one manager, she was telling me, it's just like letting me know, just be careful in this store. This is pretty much it. Like manager, I don't know why.
Yo, Paul, what up? Where the hell you been at, man? Long time no see. Welcome back, my boy.
The store managers didn't last in that store. I don't know. I'm just new to Dollar Tree, and I never had issues like this. Never had a problem like this with money.
So before we go talk to anybody, of course, we look up, are we dealing with a good guy or a bad guy? Of course, we looked up your history. You're a good guy.
Yeah,
you came running to come in here to say, hey, I'm coming to talk to you guys. My day's busy, but I want to talk to you.
Yeah, because
You could leave at any time, but you're making a statement.
She could have had a setup. Yeah, Hate was like, "What's up?" Yeah, man. Hey guys, if you're new around here, definitely hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, man. It helps us out a lot. We're on the road to 10,000. Guys, remember, if you want to join us for our Thanksgiving Day stream, you can always help out by sending in a super chat, Cash App, Venmo, whatever you want. It's all going towards our Thanksgiving Day stream so that we can stream a live Thanksgiving Day with me and my family, with you and yours. So keep that in mind. Back to the show.
Trying to help us figure this, for a better word, crazy situation.
I mean, the same thing I sat down with Crystal, with loss prevention. I was in there with,
And Crystal had nothing but good to say about you, but she said, we can't figure this out either.
I can't, listen, like I told her, I said, I don't know. I told her she could search my vehicle. She look, she's like, did the bag fell under the car? I walked out, we checked my vehicle. I'm like, I don't have nothing. I come to my house, I don't take nothing. I don't,
And who do you primarily bank with?
Me, I bank with Wells Fargo, and then we have Bank of America with my husband.
Okay. So if we checked your bank, there shouldn't be anything crazy like these amounts going into your bank, right?
My God, no, pretty much.
No, I'm saying just like if we check the banks, we're not going to see deposits of like these amounts into your bank account, right?
Oh, the total amounts of those. Oh no.
No, we appreciate you coming in. That's the next step, is getting the camera footage and just verifying that you were actually at the bank so we can rule you out, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
So Crystal, I mean, I'm coming to tail end, but I hear this conversation with her. She liked you. This hurt her having to, she said you were great. Limited time, but she said we got very lucky having her as a manager. She doesn't know what happened here.
Yeah.
In the scheme of things, this is only like $5,000 or $4,000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're busy in Boynton. We got other things we need to do. If you guys could maybe figure it out amongst yourselves, maybe you could find the money that got lost and get it back to them. Something like that.
We'll try. I don't know. I'll talk to Chris. We'll see whatever it is.
At this point, it kind of.
Because at the end of the day, I understand. Because as being the store manager and we signed.
Hey, dude is trying to hype up the district manager. The district manager was not talking like that about this lady. She was like, I'm pretty much sure she stole this shit. Like that was more her demeanor. Not that this lady was a great worker.
I know, so it's basically it's like my kind of responsibility at the end of the day. Cause
right, and then the bank is saying that the money didn't arrive.
The bank hasn't reported any thefts or anything from the Dropbox. Nothing suspicious.
We have you on camera taking the money out, and then the money disappears. In the scheme of things, you have no criminal history. You come in here to say, let's go figure this out. We're not trying to jam you up. So if somehow maybe we can make this right with Crystal. And
the cop is saying, bro, just give her the money back if you didn't spend it, and we're not going to press charges. Like, basically, you don't have a record of this shit. I don't want you to fuck your life up by making a stupid mistake. This cop's pretty cool though. Like most people don't get this type of situation.
And she goes, okay, we made this right. I don't want to get her a charge. I don't want to mess her up like that. She's good people.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to mess up my ass.
Right. Because you go to apply for another job and then you have a theft charge on you, a felony theft charge. Yeah. And it's probably going to be 2 felonies with a scheme to defraud and a grand theft. They're going to look at that because they're going to do a background check like they all do. Like you work at McDonald's as a fry guy, they go, you ever been convicted of felony? They do a background check, which is easy, just doing it on the internet.
Yeah, I'm not trying to tarnish my background.
Right.
Yeah.
So if this was a mistake, we all make mistakes. They got a messed up system. I would get nervous even carrying that money, to tell you the truth.
This is my first time. I don't know why they even do that. Like, they're better off just having like ranks come pick up the money instead of having.
You put it all in the safe.
Yeah, and then they're dealing with different type.
Do you know how expensive it is to order Brinks to do daily drops? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Banks, each store have.
Basically, she's saying, I don't know why they put money in my hand because I'm gonna steal it. Like, what the fuck?
A bank to me, that don't make no sense. But
hey, Connie. Welcome to the chat, Connie. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Guys, check out our memberships. They start at $1.50 per month. It's a great way to help and contribute to the channel. Connie, thank you for showing up today. You know we like when our members show up to the live streams.
They put you in a situation, basically, that you weren't looking for.
No.
And you made a mistake. And mistakes happen. So you made a mistake in this situation, and maybe we can make it right with Crystal.
I mean, at the end of the day, is, as being store, I mean,
Well,
responsibility,
brainstorm with me. So they put you in this situation. They should have Brinks come by. If they have $5,000, it costs them $100 to get Brinks to go pick it up, and then you're not out there with money. You're not out there driving your car by yourself, potentially going to get robbed or whatever else. They're putting people in this situation, so shame on them.
Yeah.
And they're putting thousands of dollars in people's hands, which is a lot of money in the scheme of things. Not a lot of money to them, but it's a lot of money to me and you.
Yeah.
So they're setting themselves up for failure. You're a good person. You made a mistake. Is there a way we can get this money back to Crystal?
I don't know. I mean, I barely have anything. I don't know if they want me to do a payment plan or something to give them something that lost. I have no idea.
What happened to all the money then? What you guys spend it on?
I don't have any. I don't spend it.
You had it and then you spent it. What did we spend it on? Where
Roxanne, welcome to the chat.
did it go? Why can't we get it back to Crystal?
To do that paying bills with
Well,
them.
I don't. But this ain't there's no way I took that type of money.
Okay, then how much did you take?
There's no way I could even bother taking.
So the amount in total is the 5,000. That's where we're at right now.
So how much did you take? It was less than that? Are they padding the numbers here a little bit?
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about what they do. It sounds about you shouldn't even be in this situation, but it's shame on them.
The cop trying to play like good cop, like, yeah, we're on your side. Let's figure this out. How much did you really take? She gonna be like, I took like 500. What?
For putting people in this situation. No wonder they're having problems. Because they're not acting right. They're not acting normal.
So when you ended up getting the deposits, what actually happened with it? What'd you do with them?
Drop them.
Did you go home with it? Did you end up having to pay bills with it? You got a little behind. So here's the deposits here.
Yo, Connie. Thank you for that latte. I'm going to sip on this and watch the show. Thank you so much, Connie. Appreciate the love.
This is what they don't have. And when you add those up, it comes to that amount.
$65,775.
Did you get behind on bills? Did you have to pay some home bills for it? You have kids?
Where did the money go? Maybe you can get on a payment plan with them.
No, I don't have any. See, I'm still behind on rent pretty much. But, I mean,
Rent is not cheap in the world today.
no, it's not. No. I mean, you can check
If you behind on the rent and you stole it, why didn't you use it to pay your rent at least? Fuck.
my account. I didn't buy none of this in my account.
Yeah, of course. So they're padding the numbers a little bit. They're a mess to begin with. So maybe it's like 3,000. Maybe that's the payment plan we need to get on.
Not even.
So if she gets on a payment plan, are they not going to press charges?
So why don't you just take us back to the beginning? How did this even happen? When you take the deposits out of the safe, where did you end up going with the bags?
Bank.
You went to the bank? Or you took them to your bank?
No, I don't think, no, not to my bank, no.
Did you take the money out and throw the bags in, or what happened? And if they're trying to play games and add extra money on it, we need to know about that as well.
So Neelan, we can work with the Dollar Tree and discuss that with them. If you think it's more than what it was, we can always talk to them about it.
No, it's not. No, I didn't take. I didn't take. I don't. This is not more what it was. I mean, they say this is what they're missing, but I
You
know
think
I
it's
didn't.
like a crazy amount? Like super
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just take it back to the beginning. All right. So you get the deposit bags from the safe. They have that on camera that you're taking, which is fine.
Yeah.
What would you end up doing? Are you behind the bills? Did you try to help out with your bills?
Bro keeps saying that same question. You think she going to answer that shit?
What'd you end up doing with the money that you took? We're just trying to make sense of it at this point, you know?
Because at the end of the day, I'm not a bad person.
No, and like I told you, you're criminal. There's nothing. You're clean.
Yes.
Everybody makes mistakes. We've all been
Yeah,
there.
we do.
I'm not perfect. I've done stupid shit in the past.
We do all do perfect. So we all do mistakes. So what is Crystal willing to do?
We'll have to talk to her. I have to give her a call and try to discuss it with her. But right now, I just need.
But I'm not. But the thing. But yeah, for all that.
She hasn't admitted to anything. What now she's trying to say is like, I might have lost the money, but I didn't lose that much money. But she hasn't admitted to stealing anything. She's kind of alluded to it, like saying I lost it or I was responsible for that, but she hasn't said she stole it yet. I wonder if she's just going to come out and confess it.
I'm not taking responsibility for all that. I'm not that crazy of.
No, and like I said, I'm not saying if you think it's a different amount, that's fine. We can discuss that. But right now, we just need to know what actually happened. So you take the bags. Did you end up depositing them? Did you end up paying your apartment, or did you pay for any of your kids' stuff? I get behind on my bills all the time working here. I have to figure out ways to handle it, you know.
I was behind one time on my rent. That's pretty much it.
And this was one of those like, hey, this might help me out, just to make it through, right?
That's pretty much it.
What's your husband do for a living?
Oh, she just admitted to it right there.
He doesn't landscape me.
Okay. He has no idea what happened. Okay.
No, he doesn't speak English. No.
Okay. So it's just like I said. I talked to the bank already. They don't have you on camera.
They don't have me on camera?
Not during.
I thought I heard a little accent. She's like African or maybe like what's that? Like from the islands or something. I hear a little bit of accent. I can't tell where it's from though. Caribbean. That's what I was thinking. Caribbean.
That's the issue. So what happened when you got the deposits? Did you take some of the money out?
Yeah, you don't lose something 6 different times in a row. Basically, that's that shit. You don't honestly misplace the bank deposit every day for a whole week.
But if I have all the bags together, so they're trying to say they don't have me at all depositing the
No, I'm talking about these transactions. Don't even worry about the bank right now.
Okay.
So you get the deposit bags from the safe. You leave, Dollar Tree? Mm-hmm. Where do you go with the bags? With these bags that are missing? Did you go home with them?
No.
Okay. What did you do with them?
I might have taken out from that car heading to the bank.
You did what? I'm sorry.
I said I might have taken out the bag before heading to the bank.
Okay. Yeah, like you took the money out of the bag before giving it to the bank? Okay. And then what did you do with the money? Is that where the bills come into play?
Made the money order and pay my rent.
Okay. Where'd you do the money order at?
Money at Walmart.
No, Walmart.
Oh, she being honest.
Okay. To a money order, and then the money went towards your rent. Okay. And that makes sense. Money towards rent. How much is your rent payment?
28.
20 for an apartment? Oh my gosh. See, it's difficult anywhere right now. Would you want to write an apology letter?
That is hella expensive. So she paid like 2 months rent with that shit.
To Dollar Tree, where we could
She probably paid the month she was back and then her current rent.
deliver it to them? Yeah. Okay. Crystal didn't have anything bad to say about you.
She's very nice.
She's just trying to get it figured out because, she's going to be responsible for what's going on too. But. I'm sorry. What do you need, boss? I just want to make this super clear for the camera purposes and everything too. So you got the bags. You take the money out of the bags, you go to the Walmart, off Military, the neighborhood Walmart, and get a money order, and then you paid your apartment, your rent with it. Yeah. Okay. Do you still have all the money bags and everything?
No.
Okay. What'd you do with the money bags? Okay.
They got more. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Okay, so raise your right hand for me. Do you swear in the firm statement against the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you put your hand down. All right, so the next step would be we would take you into custody for theft right now, okay? So
We'll go up to our office. We'll make it easy. We're not going
Low key, she shouldn't even have told on herself. She was going to jail regardless. Like,
to put you in the cell here, but we got to do the paperwork.
Okay, and then after that,
And they, I'm sorry.
no, we'll end up taking you to the jail. At some point, you'll go to your first appearance, and they'll probably release her with no criminal history.
Yeah, they'll take you to do fingerprints. They'll take your picture.
And then later on, you'll get a court date. You'll get a court hearing. That's when you can explain your side. If you don't think it was that amount, then you can argue that it wasn't that much money and all that. Okay, but I'll also call Crystal and verify everything too.
okay.
All right.
So it's not the end of the road. It's not the end of the world. It's just, you have to deal with this. You made a mistake. You have no history of this. You know, maybe it'll just be a money thing. And then
Okay, so do I have to go on job?
when you're supposed to work?
3:30 today.
3:30? Okay.
I'll call them and tell them you're sick.
yeah, I'm sure you're not going to have to work today, lady. I'm sure the district manager is aware that you about to be arrested.
Or
Yeah, I mean, you can tell them whatever you want.
just give me a favor. Take your purse off and any jewelry that you have.
Hold on to it. Put your phone in the purse for me. I'm going to hold on to it as we just go upstairs and I'll get back to you. Okay? We'll get this paperwork done as quick as we can to get you. You're a normal person. This is not a normal situation. That's why we're just explaining everything to you, okay? Because
Oh, yeah, that's some bullshit, Paul. Like, why the fuck would you leave the money by the trash? That's a dumbass excuse.
Again, like that. This one, let her find.
just like this. It makes it easy.
Yeah.
All right, the next video is gonna come from the channel Unpopular. A 12-year-old's quick 911 call rescues him from a truly twisted home. Give me 1 second though. I'm gonna go get some water, and I'll be right back, and we'll start the next video. Cue the music. Give me 1 second.
And the art of punching is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. There were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
All right, we back. We back. Let's go.
Sticks her fingers in my skin right here. She starts slapping me in my face. He me and picked me up.
She admitted to it and went to jail. It was her first charge ever though, so they're saying she should have only got fingerprinted and let go. She got charged with theft, and I think she had to pay the restitution.
Sticks her fingers in my skin right here. She starts slapping me in my face. He me and picked me up and sticks her fingers in my skin right here. She starts slapping me in my face. He me and picked me up and walked me to the other side of the kitchen.
Why are you not in school?
Because they refuse to go to school. I'm tired of being talked to and treated like I don't matter. They want to tell me what I can do, what I can't do, tell me I.
Okay, so basically that little boy was telling the cops how his parents was mistreating him. Hold on, let me fix the camera.
don't live here.
You're not going to no defense, bro. Y'all got me.
On February 25th, 2025, officers responded to residents following a report involving a family dispute where a young family member was allegedly struck and restrained. I'm Jack, and this is Unpopular.
Come to me, please. Keep that dog on the porch. I don't know what the deal is with that dog. It's just...
Make sure the food's put up so you don't get in it. Putting the dogs in the house,
He's the problem.
No, he ain't the problem. They are the problem.
Okay. Well, hold up. Slow down. I want to talk to the kids first. All right. They made a phone call. Who made the call to the sheriff's office? All right. How about do...
Oh, W cop. W cop, man. I like how that cop handled that.
me a solid? I'm going to talk with them, then I'm going to talk with you, then I'm going to put it all together. Fair enough? All right. And who's the parents of the youngins?
They're not here.
They're not here?
No, they come back to me. But they come back 2 and 3 and 4 days at a time.
All right. Who called? You? Come here.
Savannah called. I heard on
This one here?
But he called him.
Right. You come here.
Called him, but she talked to him.
Come on. Y'all two come here. And what are you? You're like y'all...
brothers and sisters.
Okay, you know what happened? Okay, I'm going to get with y'all together, okay? So do me a solid. Huh? Okay, you don't have anything to do with this? You go off to the side. What happened?
So, me and my...
Tell the truth, too, okay? Yeah, do.
Me and my grandma...
Look at me when you talk.
Me and my grandma, we was in an argument.
Okay.
It started out like this.
Who's grandma? That lady right there? Okay.
I was sitting on the couch singing a song she didn't like.
Yo, Amelia, welcome to the chat.
She was like, stop, because she was just cussing at me and stuff.
Okay.
So I was just ignoring her singing my little song.
Okay.
And then she don't get up and say, if you don't stop, I'm going to push you up.
Hey, they country as hell though. I ain't gonna lie to you. The cop and the little boy and the lady, everybody country as hell in this video.
Couch. And
Okay.
I said, no, you ain't. You're not going to touch me.
Okay.
And she comes over there and she tries, and I said, stop, don't do that.
Okay.
But I didn't fall off the couch. And then
Okay.
she sticks her fingers in my skin right here.
Okay.
I tried to like get her off of me, but
Okay.
it didn't work. And then she puts me up against the wall by our couch in there, right there at that corner.
Yes, sir.
She started slapping me in my face.
Okay.
And then she made me accidentally hit my papa, but nothing needs to fall on my papa.
Okay.
He's had 4 strokes.
Okay.
He don't know what's going on.
Okay.
And then it triggered something in his old mind,
Okay.
and he started hitting me, but I don't want to make nothing fall on him.
Okay. All right.
After that, another argument started. Forgot what it was about, and then my uncle came in, and at first he slapped me in the back of my head.
Okay.
It seemed like the little boy was terrorizing the house. How you accidentally hit your granddad and he accidentally hit you back? Like, what the fuck? But your aunt and uncles or whoever they was, or his grandma, that was the grandma and his uncle that he trying to snitch on. He said his granddad cool. His granddad can whoop him, but the grandma and the uncle, fuck that. I'm calling the cops. That's what he said.
And I said, you don't have no reason to hit me.
Yeah.
And then you can see the
Yeah.
black marks on it where he used 2
Right.
ends.
Okay.
He picked me up and walked me to the other side of
Hey. Danola, welcome in, girl. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Thank you for showing up today, love. Good afternoon. Cynthia, how's it going? Ben, welcome to the chat. Danola, did you like the new MTV? Did you like our reaction video to our reaction and review video to Room Raiders? I saw your comments, and I think one of those shows are gonna be next.
the kitchen.
Okay.
Because I said he ain't have no reason to hit me. He said, I got every right to hit you.
Okay.
And then that's when he picked me up and did that and walked me to the other
Okay.
side of the kitchen.
Okay. Got marks on your face, anything like
I
that?
don't
No?
know, but she has on all them rings on her fingers.
Okay. She was hitting you or she was slapping you?
She was slapping me.
Okay. Does it hurt anything? No?
It hurt a little bit at the
Did
time.
it?
I was crying.
All right. You heard what he said, right? Did you know maybe? What happened?
I didn't hear the part where he talking about, but I do know because he was in the wall. The only thing I saw was when our uncle had walked in the kitchen. I heard him say, "You don't have to." They was arguing. He said, "You didn't have to slap me in my head like that." Or something.
Who said that?
Kane did.
Okay.
And then that's when.
Okay, so this is the sister. This is his older sister. She's 16, I believe it said. She's kind of off to the side though, so I can't see her either. You guys have the same view I do. I haven't played Arc Raiders though, but some guys in another Discord, in a gaming Discord that I'm in, they've been all playing that shit. I've been too broke to fucking buy that shit, to be honest with you. Manny, I missed you too, man. I was wondering where the hell everybody was at. So it's good to see a good number of people and get a good amount of views today, because last 2 weeks, man, has been slow. Actually, the last month been real slow around here, man. So it's good to see you guys come back and still around.
My uncle him came in there and he said, I got all rights to hit you, something like that. He jacked him up by his neck and started walking with him, and his face started turning red.
Okay, then. So you saw the uncle grab him by the neck and
What up, Reading Books? Welcome to the chat.
start walking with
And
him?
I saw push him against the couch.
Okay.
And then yesterday, she was punching him in the face, and she put his head through the window.
Okay. Yesterday, but today.
Today, they both was on beating him.
Okay. You saw Mama slapping him,
Yeah, I seen him on second.
and you saw him grab him around the neck.
Yeah.
And you say picked him up and start walking with him?
Yeah.
Walking with him where?
Because it's the kitchen and the dining room
Gotcha.
together, and he started walking from
Okay.
with him.
Okay. Did you say anything to him, or what did you?
I was shocked.
You just stayed back and kept quiet?
Yeah, until he said he wanted to call the police.
Okay, is this your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is this, your brother?
That's my sister.
That's your sister? Who's old as you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, all right, tell me your story.
I was in my room, and then I looked out the hallway, and I saw my sister screaming shock face, and then I walked out, and then my uncle came in his hands.
In his hands?
Yeah.
Where at? Around the neck? Doing what?
Walking.
Okay, all right. You seeing anything else? What grandma was doing? You didn't see anything? You just...
No, all I heard was just
These kids seem pretty calm and temperamental. They should be in school though, so I wonder why they're not in school. But I bet you these grandparents is gonna be wild as fuck.
Okay, all right. You know what the argument was about?
she had asked him to clean up the house, and we was doing something.
Okay.
Tell him the truth.
All right. Talk to me.
We was doing something at the moment, so he kind of ignored her.
Okay.
And then I guess he was in the living room.
Okay.
And she started slapping.
Did anybody else get their hands put on? Just him?
No.
Okay.
My brother told me if I kept on talking, he was going to slap me too.
Who said that?
My uncle.
He said if you kept on talking, he was going to slap you too? Okay. Did you say anything to him to, stop, get your hands off my brother?
I was like, Bubba, why would you do that? And then,
Who is Bubba?
my uncle.
Okay.
That's what we called him. And then he said, if you don't shut up, I would do it to you too. But he said, slap you too.
Okay.
And that's it. And I walked away, and I was like, you ain't gonna touch me.
All right. You read and write?
Yo, Lisa, welcome to the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams. Chat, show her some love. Thank her for showing up today.
You do? How far in school you going? You still in school? Is it school today?
Yeah, school today.
Why you not in school?
Because they refuse to go to school.
Why you not in school? You missed the bus?
Get up and go.
Okay. All right. Where's your mom and daddy at?
My dad.
Shut up,
Okay.
Savannah.
All right. You was in the house, but you didn't see nothing, huh? Okay. You should stay right there. Ma'am. All right. I'm talking with the kids. What's your story?
What's my story? I'm tired of being talked to and treated like I don't matter.
All right.
And I'm dirty.
Okay.
They tell me I got to get out and stake my house.
Right. Let me stop you right there, because this is a criminal matter right now. I'm going to explain your rights to you. Okay, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. You still want to talk to me?
Yes.
And tell me your side?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question. First question is, what's your name?
Patricia Frazier.
Frazier? And
This is my ex-husband.
right.
Well, make sure you tune in on Thanksgiving, Denola. We're going to be streaming, live streaming Thanksgiving. We want to spend Thanksgiving with y'all, my family, with you guys. We're going to do a whole turkey and everything. We're going to bake the turkey, show you how we get down. For donating to the channel, appreciate you guys sponsoring today's episode. Let's keep it rolling.
These youngins are out of control.
On today's date, this time, did you happen to put your hand, slap this young man?
I did.
You did. And may I ask you, why would you do that?
Because I'm tired of being talked back to.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm tired of him telling me that he ain't got to do a damn thing I say.
Okay. Where's the parents at?
I don't know.
Okay.
Becky's got her income taxes, and they gone just like they do every year. They won't be back in the picture until the money's gone.
Yes, ma'am.
In the meantime, we got the youngins.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
They won't listen. They won't go to school. They won't do nothing. This is the fourth time the police have been out here.
Yes, ma'am. thank you for your candor. I appreciate your honesty, okay?
I'm not going to stand up and let my 11-year-old grandson stand up and tell me that I cannot take and tell him what to do.
Okay.
And him tell me that he don't have to listen to a damn thing I say.
The uncle behind the house, what is he to you?
He's my son.
That's your son?
That's my son, and these are my grandkids.
All right. Anybody else in the house?
No.
Everybody's out here?
Everybody's out here except for my son, and he's up under the truck. My son has heard me ask these youngins for 45 minutes this morning.
Okay.
All I asked them to do was to get up and help clean up the
Yes,
house.
ma'am.
If we all done it together, it wouldn't take 15 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
They'd look at me and tell me, we ain't doing a damn thing.
Okay.
You can't make us do shit.
Okay.
Is what they tell me. Let's not forget the F words. Yesterday we got into it hot and heavy, and I left walking.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't come back till this morning.
Okay.
Because they look at me, they tell me I have no rights here. I don't live here. I live in the camper. I'm here to take care of him. That's what I come here for a year ago. He asked me to come here to take care of him.
Okay.
Why should I have to take and listen to disrespectful kids that won't get up and go to school, won't do nothing you ask them? All they're interested in doing is making messes.
Yes, ma'am.
They won't clean up behind their stuff. They won't pick up behind their stuff.
Okay.
They just take food out of the cabinet, open.
I don't know. She seemed crazy, but I kind of believe her. I kind of believe her, bro. It reminds me of this one time, bro. This one time I was in Wyoming visiting my grandma, right? And my grandma was like an old school Mexican lady, bro, like still making tortillas on the stove type shit. And fucking she wanted us to peel some potatoes. And then so she could make dinner, right? So like I sit down and I start peeling the potatoes, and then my cousin Patrick, bro, he was like, "I'm not doing this shit." I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "I'm not doing this shit." And then my granny came back in the kitchen and was like, "Hey, you need to be peeling these potatoes." And he was like, "I'm not doing that." And then he just got up and walked away, and I just started cracking up, bro. It was like the funniest thing I had ever seen, bro. And then I was like, "Granny, if he ain't peeling them, I'm not peeling them neither. That's not fair." And then I just didn't peel the potatoes. But yeah, bro. I think these kids was being bad.
It up and leave it.
Okay.
I am not their maid.
Yes, ma'am.
If they want to live here, they need to participate in this family. If not, they got to go.
All right, fair enough. Thank you, ma'am. This is sister?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you see or witness any of this? Tell me the truth, son. You was just in the back room. Did you hear any commotion or anything? You did? Did you come out the room to see what was going on?
I was about to, but it was too late.
Okay. Are you hurt anywhere or anything like that?
Yo, Snoop, welcome back to the chat, girl. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Show her some love, chat. Welcome her in.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you beat up?
Yes, sir.
Why y'all not in school today?
Because we missed the bus.
You missed the bus. Okay. You heard what she said, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you a rebellious kid? Do you talk back or anything like that to her?
I mean, sometimes, but I will apologize at the
Okay, I got you. You didn't see your uncle grab him or nothing like that. You just in the other room. What were you doing in the other room?
Playing with my sister and cleaning up her room, trying to fix her door.
Okay, cool. Where's your mom and daddy's at?
I can't really tell you because I really don't know.
How long y'all been staying here?
For about 5 years.
Anybody in the house working?
Yes, sir.
No? How y'all feed yourself, support yourself, anything like that?
Cook.
Cook? Okay. Y'all like it here?
Yeah.
You do? Well, you do. Okay. All right, then. So do me a favor, man. Just appreciate you talking.
Okay, so he the good kid. He the good kid. He was like, "Man, I was just cleaning up and shit while all this shit when it was going down." I think the other. So yeah, they live here. This lady keeps saying they need to get out of my house. That's fucked up though, because they live here with the granddad, and then she's the ex-wife. So she's their grandma, but she the ex-wife. This not her house and shit. She claiming she moved back to help take care of granddad. But the kids live here with the grandparents. This is clearly their house too. Like, I'm not saying it's the most ideal situation or that these guys got good parents or that the parents shouldn't be like taking care of these kids. But all I'm saying is this is the situation we have.
Thank you, okay? You know, you can say anything. Don't be afraid, you know. If you know something, tell me, you know, why we're here, okay? You know, we're here to listen to everybody's story, but we're also here to help you, okay?
Nicole, welcome to the chat, girl. Welcome back.
Are you in danger? No. Tell me the truth. You good? You know I'm here to help you now. Don't be afraid. I got you. Okay? You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your son's name? Can I talk to you now, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You want to talk to me, give me your side of the story?
Yes, sir, I sure do.
All right, so my question first. The young man called. Said that you grabbed him around the neck, picked him up. My question, why?
I'm out here working on my truck.
Yes, sir.
My mama's in there trying to get them.
Both these adults just already admitted to child abuse, though. He going to jail and that lady going to jail because she admitted to slapping and he admitted to choke slamming. So, yeah, y'all done.
To help clean up.
Yes, sir.
None of them want to do anything.
Okay.
She's talking to the little one, which is Kane.
Yes, sir.
Asks him to help clean up. He's standing up, straight up, cussing her out, calling her and everything.
Hey! Shout out Nicole with the $20 super chat, paying some bills around it. Thank you for doing what you can when you can, Lisa. Really appreciate the love, Lisa. Thank you for the super chat. Definitely appreciate the love. You know, thank you for helping sponsor in today's episode. Chat, show her some love. Give her a big thank you for that one, man. Thank you a lot.
Okay.
And I can hear him from out here.
That's mama. That's your mama.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's their grandma.
Yes, sir.
When I heard that, it kind of got me a little bit. I walked in the house. He was in her face yelling.
Okay, where were you at? You was outside?
I was outside working on the truck.
You can hear commotion in the house?
All the way in the house.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I walked inside. He was in her face yelling.
Okay.
So I come up from behind him. I grabbed him, and I moved him.
Okay.
I didn't choke him or anything like that. I just moved
How
him
did you
out
move
of her
him?
face. I grabbed him like that by the neck
Okay.
and just moved him.
Okay.
I didn't squeeze real hard. I mean,
Right.
I got grease on my hands
Yes,
and stuff like that, so I
Right.
know that's on his neck. Other than that, that's all it was.
Okay.
I didn't.
I couldn't choke him that hard because I had grease on my hands.
Boy, if you
What the fuck is you?
boy, if you
put verbal abuse or anything like that. He was in there cussing at my mom, and I done had enough. And this is an everyday thing. It started this morning at 6 o'clock when they was supposed to go to school.
Okay.
I'm sitting there waiting for them to get on the bus. They all acted like they was going to the bus. Well, I thought they was on the bus. I
Yes,
come out here a little while later, go in my sister's camper, and they
Right.
all in the bed asleep in there.
Okay.
At 6 o'clock, what are y'all doing? Y'all supposed to be in school.
Yes.
That's when all this started.
Gotcha.
And they've been in a uproar ever since.
Okay. Step over here. See that girl right there with the white shirt on?
Yes, sir.
See the girl with the purple shorts on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, question. You had the young man there by the neck. Girl here stated that, why would you want to do that? Did you tell her, and this is a question, if you don't shut up, you're going to get the same thing?
No, I did not.
All right. Did
No,
you
I
have
did
any
not.
communication with her?
No.
Did you say...
I told them all
Okay.
that they here for a reason because their mama's out doing her own thing, which
I got you.
is typical of my sister. She comes over here, drops them off, and just hauls for
Yes.
weeks at a time.
Okay.
Don't bring them no food, no
Yes.
groceries, nothing.
They keep saying that, but they bullshitting. Them kids live there. They've been there for the last 5 years. It ain't like the mom just comes and goes, right? I believe that. The mom and dad just come and go. I'm not saying they lying about that. What I'm saying is that they saying that the kids get dropped off and the kids come and go. Them kids don't come and go. Them kids live there. The one brother literally said, I was fixing my sister's door. So that means they have a bedroom there. So if you have a bedroom there, you're not getting dropped off there randomly.
expect us to support them. She was sitting there running her mouth to me after I done grabbed Kane. And I told her about her mama. I said, if your mama wanted y'all, y'all would be with her. Y'all wouldn't be here. That's the only thing I said.
I got you. Do you have any questions whatsoever?
No, I mean, usually I don't have no problem out of it. You know, they look up to me, they love me to death. They yelling at their grandma like that. I mean, I can't put up with that. I mean, I didn't mean to grab him by the neck, but it was rage, you know, and he was in there yelling at my mom like that. So I just grabbed him and just moved him out of the way. I did not choke him or anything like that.
But there too again, you said you grabbed him around the neck.
I grabbed him with 2 hands around the neck.
And you moved him.
And moved him out of her face, yes, sir.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you for your candor. Me and the lieutenant are going to have a talk, and we may have some further questions. Fair enough?
Bro thought that was smart as...
Boy, if
you did not move him. You was choking the shit.
Look at this dude.
You was choking the shit out of bro. You was Homer Simpson, bro. You was choking bro like Homer and Bart.
Stop the cap.
That's
All right,
no
cool.
problem.
You have a question or something you want to say?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
My husband has got a court date
Uh-huh.
on the 27th about these youngins not going to school.
Yes, ma'am.
He's had 4 strokes. He's not able to appear in court and talk on his behalf because he can't talk plain no more.
Yes, ma'am.
I left here yesterday because of the same mess. They want to tell me what I can do, what I can't do, tell me I don't live here and all this, that, and the other, get in my face and threaten me. Well, today I've had enough of it.
See, that's what I'm saying. They live in the trailers. Look, she lives in this RV. The kids actually live in the house.
Okay.
They don't want to listen. They don't want to go to school. I mean, and Stephen's heard me. I've asked him over and over and over. For 45 minutes, Stephen heard me.
Oh, shit. W. Nicole in the chat. She renewed her membership. She is back member for the 2nd month in a row. Shout her out, chat, man. Show her some love.
He asked him, please get up. Help me clean up. It won't take us long.
Right.
They want to be smart mouths. They want to cuss. They want to do this. They want